Hello, this is Ben119 and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to carry on with the Pikmin 3 Deluxe 10-day challenge, and we are up to day number 4. So on day 1, 2 and 3 we did a bunch of stuff to get to this point. We got all 3 captains together, we got 2 bosses down, and we got 3 colours of Pikmin, and we got a few fruits already. So today we're going to be doing quite a few things. We're going to be killing the boss in this area. We're going to be unlocking a big bridge that leads to like the main part of this area where there's a lot of fruit collecting. I'm going to go back there on day 7 to do a load of collecting. Also we're going to take on a mini boss as well today, so yeah, we're going to do a lot. So I'm going to take out all these Pikmin here. I don't really need many rocks. I want more reds on the field, to be honest, because reds are the strongest. So Hermit Chromad right here. Now, technically this Hermit Chromad isn't really a big issue because he doesn't usually grab your Pikmin, but I like taking him out anyway just so he's not in the way. I just think it's helpful to take him out so I don't have to worry about him. So I like to throw a bunch of reds across here. I throw about 35 across this gap. You can maybe throw a few more. I'd probably throw you could probably throw like 40 even, and that'd probably be a better number. So as soon as they're across, get them on this gate, throw your other captain next to the gate, and as Brittany you want to walk over here. And there's like a little stick over here that you can work on, so what you want to do is just throw a red Pikmin on it. And by the time this day is done, that stick is actually going to be completed, so when we return here, the blue Pikmin can climb up that straight away without having to make the stick to climb up. I don't really get what they are, like, why do the Pikmin have to hit it in order for it to be like climbable? It's really strange. But basically all I'm saying is, if I leave the red Pikmin to work on that all day, it'll be done by the time the day is done, basically. And that red Pikmin is going to die, by the way. He's going to drown, but it's okay. As Alf, I actually changed and I killed the Whipped Bulborb, and I started doing some things, like I started digging a mound, I started getting some bomb rocks, and I basically started to dig up a fruit. As you can see, that fruit is already on its way back, and when it gets back, we're going to do some stuff. Well, we're going to do some stuff before it gets back, to be honest. We're not really waiting on the fruit. So as soon as this bridge is done, that's like the main priority, that bridge. And also, as you can see, there's like these little bugs over here, and I actually got pretty lucky here because they were right here. Now these bugs are completely random where they can be on the map, and if you see them at this point, I just recommend killing them like that. Because if you don't, later on your Pikmin may get distracted by them and they can run around, and it can just be a disaster and just things can go wrong. Well, it is quite common to see them near where the grapes are, you know, where like the green grapes are in this map. You can sometimes see them there, or you can see them near the spicy spray tree. That's usually where you kind of see them. You see them around there, or near where the fire slugs are. You can sometimes see them there. They sometimes go near base. If they do, that can be really bad because your Pikmin follow them. So obviously make sure to take them out as soon as possible. So that's why you need 3 captains in order to do that puzzle right there, and since we're doing glitchless, we can't really do the out of bounds glitch with 2 captains, so yeah. So I'm just going to throw some reds over here, I'm going to throw some yellows and some rocks. I basically just want to have just enough for when I do the boss, because I want the other captains to have as many Pikmin as possible. Another reason I went to work on that stick as well is because it unlocks that part of the map on the go here. So I can just use go here to get to that side of the map, I don't have to walk there manually. So that was a good use of time, because I was doing nothing at the time because I was just waiting on walls, so I thought I might as well just do that while I'm waiting. It's a good use of time. So we got 57 Pikmin. Now technically you only need 56 to carry everything back and to get the bomb rocks, but I brought an extra Pikmin with me just to be safe in case one of them dies. Right there you just saw a cutscene, and that was the red Pikmin. He's just finished working on that stick and he started drowning, and sadly he's gonna die, but there's not really much we can do about that. So right here, I'm just going to put all my Pikmin into this mound here because there's loads of bridge pieces. And by the time this boss fight is over, most of the bridge pieces, pretty much all of them, should be out of the mound, and we'll be able to build the big bridge. So you want to switch to Charlie and get all your Pikmin with you. And as soon as he opens his mouth, stay away from him a bit and just charge him as much as you can. And if you do it just right, he should fall out and you should be able to attack him, and it's really easy. So what you can do here, while your Pikmin are attacking him, if you're really fast with Brittany, you can go over here, bomb this wall, and then switch back. If you don't feel comfortable doing this during the boss fight, then you don't have to, you will have time to do it after. But it's just a good use of time management because I have to wait for the boss to pop back up again. So obviously doing that at the same time, two things at once, you know. So there you go. You could do more stuff here, I guess. Like you could throw the 3 Pikmin Brittany had into the mound now. Or you could start collecting bridge pieces. But I decided just to leave this cycle as it is because this cycle is really annoying to deal with because he goes down really far and you have to swarm him again. So just swarm him. You should be able to get him in this one. There you go, 3 cycle. That's really fast, boss. So what you want to do with these pieces here, with the smaller pieces of melon, I like to just throw Pikmin onto them, and with the bigger pieces I like to swarm, because when you swarm the right amount grab on anyway. That's another reason why this version is faster than the Wii U version. It's because swarming your Pikmin onto things is just quicker. So we've got 5 yellows with us, and there's 2 mounds on this side. Now it can be really annoying to target them. I had some issues here targeting. So basically you just want to throw your yellows into these mounds because there's 2 bomb rocks in each mound, so we'll have 4 bomb rocks. And this route is a little bit of a strange route because we killed the shaggy longlegs on this day. And technically it feels a little bit slow because we've already got we will have already had the main thing back by then. So it feels like we're going out of our way to kill it, but at the same time we actually have loads of bomb rocks with us, so it feels silly not to do that because we've got 4 bomb rocks and it's a really good opportunity to use those 4 bomb rocks to kill the shaggy longlegs because it's conveniently there. Sorry about talking, I can't talk. Right, so here we go. Charlie has got the bomb rocks, so we've got 4 bomb rocks like I was saying, so obviously we might as well use them for something useful. So you just go here and go to about here. You know where I threw the rocks near the start of the day to work on a mound? Just go to there. And this bridge should be nearly done by now. I'm just going to swap to Alf. So Alf is done with that side. And we're just waiting on these ones here. Once these get back, then that's cool. So as Alf, I'm just going to run over here. I'm going to wait near where Charlie is going to end up because we need 2 captains for that point. Brittany over here, we're just going to whistle the Pikmin that are getting back. We're going to throw 4 reds, 5 reds even, onto the spicy spray tree. That's just so that we can get some spicy spray berries, and by the end of this day we should have a full spicy spray. And we can use that in the next area as well, which is useful. So attack this orange bulb. If you have plenty of Pikmin it shouldn't be an issue, you should easily go down. And then work on this electric gate with your yellows. As they're working on this gate, you want to switch to Charlie because Charlie should be about here by now. And just swap to Alf and get with Charlie. So disband all of your Pikmin right here because you don't want them with you, especially the bomb rocks because they could all blow up. Okay, so the main part is back. So technically all the stuff now that we're doing is just extra stuff. But the thing is, like I was saying before, we have the bomb rocks, so it feels like a waste to not use them, so we might as well use them. Some mistake happened there. I had Pikmin get crushed by the rock. Now rock Pikmin do not get crushed, but they stay in the ground for a little while, so it can be annoying because they just stay there. There we go. They don't die, but it just wastes a lot of time, as you can tell, so try and avoid that happening. So we got 5 rocks, and this guy takes 10 rocks to kill him, so just throw your rocks twice at him, and you should be fine. Collect that fruit, and then change back to Alf. And now all we need to do is kill the shaggy longlegs, and then we're going to end the day, because that's all we have left. So the spicy spray berries, don't worry too much. Also, we have to wait for the melon to get back, so obviously that's a good use of time doing this. But the spicy spray berries, don't worry about saving your Pikmin because we threw reds on there and we have a lot of spare reds. So if we lose some reds, it doesn't really matter. So right now we're going to do shaggy longlegs. So just throw a Pikmin in the middle and then whistle him back and you should fall down. So what you want to do, aim for this leg here. And as soon as the bomb blows up, aim for that leg. And wait for the bomb to blow up, aim for that leg. Wait for this bomb to be blown up and then throw that bomb. And if you throw all the bombs right, all the hair should just get blown up and he will just be turned into a regular beady longlegs. Then we can just fight him with rock Pikmin or just regular Pikmin. And there you go, he's dead. So as soon as the fruit falls out of him, you can end the day. You could probably end the day slightly earlier. You can probably end the day as he's dying, but I like to do that just to be safe, just in case it doesn't work and I come back and I have to refight him. But there you go. We've just finished the Tropical Wilds and we've got quite a few fruits as well. So the reason I like this day is because we do a lot of fruit collecting. Like, the story objectives don't seem as boring, because in like day 2 and 3 it feels like all we're doing is going for a story objective, but we're doing a bunch of other stuff, and building that bridge may seem slow, but later on we can then get across that area, and it makes doing that area really fast with the bridge. So overall it does work out good, like, even though it seems slow. So there you go, that's day 4. It's a really cool day. You're probably going to need to practice the route a bit, because it's a little bit complicated compared to day 3 and 2, because there's a little bit going on with multitasking. Once you get it down, it is pretty easy though, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Stay tuned for day 5, and also watch 1, 2 and 3 if you haven't already. So yeah, I'll see you next time.